living like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Daniels now. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. Here's Robinson up the middle. And
he's able to get this down to the 36.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
From the 36. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
They're set up at the 35 now. First carry now for Austin Eckler. He'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Staying with Eckler. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Third down give to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Gets it to Paris Campbell.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Eckler running dead ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now have Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Commanders pushing for points. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And on him again, he goes down again. And pressure drives them backwards.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left.
Go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And the Lions will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
On first down, here's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Robinson on the inside give. Across midfield at the 45. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Daniels on first down. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Washington. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So second down coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. The pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Takes it just shy of that end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
And that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, well, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. A give left side for Gibbs. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down give to Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Commanders will have a first. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down and 10. Daniels. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time. All right, here we go, second down. The Commanders take a timeout, they're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Laporta. Juke. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off now to Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Eckler. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third and long for Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 28. Finds his target, Robinson. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they pick him off again! That's Carlton Davis! threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fields the hard squib kick. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Terrion Arnold has it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Eckler. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 4th and 3, drive on the line. Going for it, it's Eckler. And he's brought down after a short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. They've got first down from the 31. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's caught for the first. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions keep running away with this. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Second and 10 now. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.